how you doing? Welcome to my channel and video. Today we will be talking about top 6 things that fashion school don't teach you and should start including in their syllabus. Fashion school is great, but it could be better. Everything that I've learned in fashion school did help me in the industry, but after working for 5 years, I realized that they could have equipped us better for the world of unpaid overtime. Just a disclaimer, this is based on the fashion school that I went to, and the syllabus would differ from college to college. So, without further ado, let's get to the points. Number 1. Design marketability. In fashion school, they always encourage you to design over-the-top clothing with new techniques and whatnot. I understand where they're coming from because they want us to create something that no one has done before or avant-garde to stand out. But the thing is, once you graduate and start working, you most probably will end up working in a company where you have to design clothes that is able to appeal and sell to the normal crowd, to people like you and I, and not dress like they are going for the Met Gala or something, because that has more selling potential. So I feel like they could have maybe included this in one of the subjects in our syllabus, just so that we can get a better grasp on how to design for different niches. Design is nothing if it's not marketable and sellable, because at the end of the day, when you work for a company and design clothes that are beautiful with new silhouettes but are unable to sell, they won't see a point in hiring you because they want to earn money and you need to get paid. Real industry processes. For example, before working, I thought that the process was design, draft or drape, choose the fabric and trimmings, sew, and voila, that's how clothes are made. It's not entirely untrue, but in the industry there are a lot of things in between those processes. It would have been nice to know about commercial color matching, quality control, fabric and color testing, and these are just to name a few. I was not aware about all the other elements to fashion design, and it would have been helpful if this was included in our syllabus or even just talked about by our lecturers. In my fashion school, all that was taught was create a mood board and seeing a bigger picture towards your concept before you start designing. Whereas, during the 2 jobs that I had, I never once had to look at the bigger picture and just had to create clothes that are according to the upcoming trends. Which brings me to the 3rd point. Trend forecasting. I feel that trend forecasting is crucial, especially if you're working for fast fashion brands, because the turnaround time for each collection is really quick, and sometimes we need to design 2 collections in advance and we have to predict the trends really quickly. We were not taught on trend forecasting at all. Of course, it's easy to look for articles for 2022 spring summer trends or color trends, but I want to be the one who actually is one step ahead of the rest. How do we be the one who identify the trends and colors that would change the fashion scene in the future? What are the little secrets that they have, or what are the things that we should start to observe when we start to work in the industry? Let me know if you learned this or any other subjects that I mentioned in the comments down below. It would be interesting to see how different our syllabus are. Number 4. Managing finances. In college, creating good-looking garments was easy because there wasn't a fixed budget, and oftentimes the lecturers want you to purchase the best quality fabrics for your assignments. But once you work in corporate offices and you start designing for bulk orders, costs are really important. you have to stick within a budget, and choosing the best quality fabric isn't always the option. We have to consider the sample cost, shipping, fabric and trimmings, packaging, workmanship, and all that into the cost price, because we have to make sure that it is low enough for us to make a fair profit margin. If this was implemented to our assignments, it would have challenged us further and made us better and more creative designers for the industry. There would be more value in our designs and process instead of just splurging and not really challenging ourselves. Number 5. Tech packs. After working and dabbling in some freelance work, I realized that there was one thing that I never even heard of or seen when I was in college. Tech packs. What are tech packs? Tech pack is a document containing all the technical information about your product. It's an essential document for both designers and production teams when producing new collections. Because it helps clearly communicate every little detail about what you are making to your manufacturer. It is super crucial to get everything right on the tech pack and make sure all details are included, because one small mistake could cause a major setback for the manufacturing process. Sometimes we have to draft them from scratch, and with the amount of information that needs to be included, it can be a little overwhelming, especially when you have a ton of designs to draft up. And lastly, branding. Given that I studied advanced diploma in fashion design, I guess I expected more from the whole syllabus. Although branding is not under fashion designing per se, but without knowing the basics, we are absolutely clueless about the importance of brand image design, which is crucial especially when we start working. I had to figure out everything myself when I had to design a customer's brand identity from scratch. Everything worked out in the end, but all I know about brand design is through observation, and I'm sure there is more depth to it. We've come to the end of the video. Like I said, this is from my personal experience in college and opinion. It won't necessarily be the same for you. These are some of the things I wish was included in our syllabus so that I am better prepared and equipped for the workforce and be a better alumnus to my college. Thank you for watching. If I have left anything out, please leave them in the comments down below. It doesn't have to be fashion design, but any course you studied before that you feel like you would benefit more if you learned a certain subject in college. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Also, please leave some suggestions of what you would like to see next, and also any constructive criticism on how to improve my videos and content in the future. You can connect with me through Instagram. I have 2 accounts, which I will link down below. My personal Instagram is Hi It's Kimi, and my digital illustration account is at Kimi Scribbles. Hope to see you there. Oh, and one last thing. You can check out my last video about things I wish I knew before majoring in fashion for you guys who wants to pursue fashion, which will appear at the end of the video. See you guys in the next one. Goodbye.